everyone, and welcome back to my Twitch channel. And today I am going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. So let's get started. Last where we left off, we were just about to do the reader poems, I think. And Sayori has been feeling pretty down lately. So we're also trying to figure out what that's about. Hopefully we can finish it today. I think we will. This is your best one so far. It's really nice. Thanks. You've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to take a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life, so sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. What are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers her stuff and puts on a smile. It's nothing. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Who should I show my poem to next? Show it to Monica. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little bit off today? Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad had happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could happen all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky, until one day the wind causes to blow, I fall. And I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather and dry as gill, expressionless. but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I could speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend, your legend does not exist. And with the brush she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can really be disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, but I can't help but feel a little foolish. For what? I feel like I kept trying to offer advice when I should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. That's a little... No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse, not just with you. With Natsuki and Sayori, it's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would have been a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking advice. I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Got used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked? Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is really impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. It looks like they're all feeling sad now all of a sudden. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's why. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, at least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Ugh. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I really should just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds out her poem to me like nothing and then happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that they managed to wander over the years, but today I have a special place of beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in your sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories on a footprint trail, set you free on my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought left long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Well, yeah, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it or whatever. I see. I don't really have much to contribute if I didn't actually read Yuri's poem. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, you three, we're all just sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri's isn't in the mood to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Besides, Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh, that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing, that's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself? Natsuki, challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be having me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell I think you're even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Michelle, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting to spend a weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Michelle may not like being around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're making excuses for Michelle to. What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Michelle to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. He just said, I am surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah. You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Okay, I'm gonna go with Natsuki. Let's go bake. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it out to sound like a lot of work. So it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. They'll definitely agree. And just a minute ago, you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, alright, Yuri? Of course, I'm used to it after all. That's good. So that's everything, alright? Anything else we need to talk about? Hello, welcome to the stream. No, I don't think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you? Me? I guess you could say that I missed you to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being rude. I'm sorry, I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. Start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door if they chat between each other. Where are you going? And we still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all of the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'll be going to your house. Yeah, right. I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kinda strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much, so you better look forward to it. Oh, didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like you could act like in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kinda. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before, that's all it is. So, alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is it this a chance I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she's acting any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turns into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time anyway. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself again. We used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori, hi. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time, but not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it has always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me it's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good. And why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori grabs Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me this entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It's almost like I've been betrayed as your close friend, because if I knew I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then I would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but her. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streamed down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish, that's all I am, and that's why I'm going to accept these punishments because I deserve it, every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arm being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling down is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go, and she does so. I let her go. As well, the festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. Sorry, I don't know if I could be very good for today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Sup, hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform today totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cutesy clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of makeup supplies. Well, I don't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman and grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me? This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? And, it's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I've got to teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey, Now are you treating me like a kid? I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like, Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything, I should apologize, and I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too, but also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know there are tons of guys who would do body types like you. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found her weakness. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally start to pull things out of her back so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn out on every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all of the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all of my moves to make sure I don't mess with her precious baking. Where did you put all the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon. I need to fill the trays. I think it's something back next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course, and making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It sounds like baking is about following instructions. The presentation is pretty good to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes to Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will be using the food coloring. That sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it just takes a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing had really improved. See? It's as if to emphasize this. Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Natsuki grabs my wrist. Oh my god! Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her face towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before I reach my face. Natsuki tries to with her other hand fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop that until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Just saying dumb things to get a reaction out of me. You should really tease girls like that. That's so. In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, looking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki's so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that? How did the mood turn like this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence and notice her shallow breasts. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? And out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make the mistake like that? You should have checked before turning on the oven. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. It's another moment of the fire alarm starts. Anyways, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over in our heads. The moment has already been lost. I watched as Natsuki sliced the cupcakes into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. That smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the door, a blast of sweet smelling warm air fills the room. The look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They all look better once we start the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. Though decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative here. Scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags that have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns, but you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. I see. That gives me an idea. And well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature thing by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting a system that really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. So maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? It's not cute. I'm not cute, huh? Come on. We're not at school and nobody's judging. I'm reading too fast. I can't speak. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Though giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. We're finally done. Natsuki pulls them all aside to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already and she would still eat dinner. Come on, this is unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping that we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance, man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then we could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Ha ha ha. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I feel so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today, you too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be out then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. And what you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking and be like you wanted, but aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I can spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way. So Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Just standing from me. Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Hi. Sayori? Just now we weren't. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on the way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. I just don't need any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later, clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. What are you talking about? You know how much fun you were having with Natsuki and how close you got to her? It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Sayori, caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I would trade for anything else, so even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand on Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. If you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori, I love you. Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you can like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize that you're the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for these to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. And that's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So I guess that makes the festival tomorrow first day, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it has always been. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? And I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making me feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. So that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. But even if I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes for a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I got to her house to wake her up, but decided a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete, and I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself, carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. Then was she prepared all of the poems for performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important, she should try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ahaha. You should take a little responsibility for her. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. In the club president after all, but I stammer embarrassed. So you're really sure about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I really didn't plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. And grab one of the pamphlets, lay down on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help take the club more seriously. What happened to the music? I don't hear the music. It's very quiet. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it almost a professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head, I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she just said to me. Get out of my head before I show how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing the poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just starts moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Michelle? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything Sayori has written. But it's more than that. I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not that big of a deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer. She's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all, waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want her to want to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Yeah. Yikes. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was so normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe that my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My soulmate thoughts kept telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, watch her to school, and remain friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Hold on, let me save. Nothing in my life is more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed me to. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. few years ago, that scene literally traumatized me, and I finished playing that part at like 2 a.m. and it was so scary, dude. I literally got traumatized. And to make it even worse, I started looking up like different endings to it, like right after that part. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This girl is my neighbor and girlfriend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of worse since you know each other so long. We used to watch together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Surrounded by couples of friends walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school all alone. I always tell myself it's time to meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to do anything. Okay, this is literally just replaying the story. Oh, Monica! Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we barely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile so genuinely at me is a little, what do you come here for anyway? Oh, it's not like this applies to my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here or markers? I guess you could check out the clubs. We're in the debate club, right? I don't know about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to recreate that. I'd much rather take something personally I enjoy and making something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. The literature club? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have for? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members can even keep her manga collection in the club. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Michelle? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so. In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please, well, I guess I have no choice to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse on my market? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, awesome. You're really sweet. I'm sure you know that. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important. And thus marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs to a section of the school I really miss it. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to cool the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club. Oh, we're just getting into the situation. The club is full of incredibly cute girls. The vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with his own life. Natsuki, yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I met him from a show in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. But it's really the same, just without Natsuki. Or Sayori, I mean. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting on the effort to start a new club, especially when something that is represented like literature. Let's save again. I guess that's a good way to agree. Says different girls all enter the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carried her kids and took it in front of each of them before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. We're just trying to impress you. Really just replaying the story. Was that so really if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is very often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, I just Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Skip. I already read all this. Be an official cool though. Thank you for this. You're really amazing. I'll do anything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. We can officially end today's meeting on good night. Remember today's assignment. Read a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I can really impress the class where Monica with my mediocre writing skills are already going very well enough to tell me. On my way home, the whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. We have been spending every day in the literature. Okay. Alright, just gonna make the most of my circumstances, and the good fortune will find me. Yes. Oh. Indeed. Okay, now do y'all see that in the background? They're sick. They're literally sick for that. Hi again. It's nice to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you drag peppers into literature when you're not at the oh my god, why did that scare me? Oh, come on, like you deserve that. You're already being dragged here by Monica. I didn't know you planned to come here to sing on or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Wow, I love that you're literally just blocking my words. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. And it only feels right to me to do something you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. So even if you do it often, I'll be happy to help you pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt, yeah. Well, as vice president and all. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri thinks you will definitely read this one. Enthusiastically took the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled, and I expect Mata to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Do you want us to keep rummaging around in the closet? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I will feel bad distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It's like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was just focused. Then I probably would have noticed in the first place, but I'm rereading a bit of this. That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something faintly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. And once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. What's the story about anyways? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Mark That's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped here have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. The facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them too. Oh, that might be a little bit of spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely do this kind of story, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into this, and she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind of story that challenges you to look from a certain perspective. Oh! I'm just rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost any interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. I kind of forget to let other people pay attention, so sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. That I really don't think I need to worry. That's just me. It means you're passionate about reading. It's the least I can do is listen. In fact, I might as well get started reading. Oh my god, bro's glitching. Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. That's not... I don't want you to. It's something I'm not very used to. That's it. Reading in company with someone I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting or anything. Alright. I open the book to start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is so uncomforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Oh. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then hold my book, more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean into each other and lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and on the side of my book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb and flips it to her side, but holding it like this. We're holding even closer to the before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's actually looking for the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry, I think I got kind of distracted for a second. I close her Yuri's face again and her eyes me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't really mind being patient. It takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it into my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it float over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't really say this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking about the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Are you feeling alright? She's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can't rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri put her hands on her chest so it feels her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and presently rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Michelle, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess, so you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. You were worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does things sometimes, so it's alarming. Alright, if you say so anyway. Why don't we start sharing a poem with each other, and should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I think we just get started. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Stand up. I can make a mental note where I left off in the book, and then slip into my bag. So Mitsuki was interested in her poems. This is probably fair if I only shared mine with her first. Well, it's what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. And it just didn't look the emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want it to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Okay, I already read that. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. Like it? What? Just be honest. Okay, I already read that poem, so. I already remember this. No, Monica. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, I know activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid of big needs up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be able to bring these up, so I'm so much better off going with the flow and so much better than anyway. I want to share a post with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but because I have to. Don't worry, Michelle. We're all a little bit embarrassed here, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that won't get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Good job. I was going over my head while reading it. Really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you, since you can keep everyone's expectations low. That may always counts when I put some effort. That's not very fair. I guess it worked well. You know that Yuri likes his writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, no, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. So don't blame her for coming on a little strongly like earlier. I think she gets to smell stimulation of a drawing and then for a long time. Suddenly the door was Yuri and back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we also been sharing our poems with each other already. I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Yeah, I already looked at hole in the wall. So what do you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of experience do you have? Your imagery and metaphors. You've written a lot of poetry before, really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really, huh? Yuri stares at me, blinking himself home again. I'm just skipping everything because I only looked at most of this. It's just slightly different. Ghost under the light, the tendrils. Okay, I think I remember this too. It's just slightly different, since it's like without saying, right? Why is that shit still in the background? Oh my god. Glancing around the room, that was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Everyone is judging me for my immediate writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Sharing poems respectively as they reach the tandem members with respective chains. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismisses me to the poem with its money. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks, there's this cute. Cute? Like just completely misses symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the languages. I guess I was trying to say something nice. Just Monica. Hey Michelle, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of the list. We'll go back to 7 when they're done yelling. So President, I am, right? I can't even confirm my own club members probably. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never in me to put my foot down against others. You'll understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. She quickly runs away. Oh dear, well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. Please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go home first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so let me take the responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me to sound around or something. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Michelle. It would be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Oh! Another day passes and it's at the club already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back. Hi Yuri, I'm not sure if it's me or if it's yours, especially with the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Surprisingly, Monica's not here yet. Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Something just came over me. I guess I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy you were considering apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it's the first time sharing pole, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already had decided that there's no way you can be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. You make me a little too happy. I'm glad that you have such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around, and sorry for saying that now. Hey, you guys haven't seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly talking about how Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jesus, didn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I didn't mean it. I'll do my best to stay control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you going on about? Did you say something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on her mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries so much about little things, aren't you? But, oh! What? I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to help. It's a year since I was always afraid of you secretly hating me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late because we're worried or anything. No, well, Natsuki was. I was not. Why did it take you so long anyway? Oh, well, my last period today was 30 minutes. 2 minutes. I kind of lost track of time. Now, but so sense that you wouldn't have to hear the bell ring at least. I might not have heard it since I was practicing piano. I was not worried to play music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I've been practicing for a while. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I am still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us. That's Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I'm gonna let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I was hoping I'd share with you. Anyways, I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure Monica referring to a club or just made that. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I was wondering if we'd like to spend some time together tonight. I'm in the club. Okay. Aren't I? Sorry, my heart just won't stop pounding for something. Don't worry about it. If anything, I'd like to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes her deep breath and pulls up a bit of her book and her bag. Actually, I wrote, do you mind if I take some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make reading into a nice cup. Not to mention you're so flexible. You're starting to make her way to the club. Following watches chooses spot pictures from the shelf. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk and then get some water. She walks past me to come on the teacher's desk. It's sweet watching movements to surprise. The way she moved with a contrast, I especially expected long luxury approach, elegant and methodical. Okay, I may have the water pitcher. Things. I'll be right back. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up. I'm boring her, so I decided to go look for her. Water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha, 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 ha. What's that noise? It's still coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp and hill, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Thank you for the follow. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around me. Yuri? Hello. Thank you for watching the stream. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less by making tea for others. This is my first time playing the game in like 3 years, but we already finished like the first part of the game. So I think this is the second part of the game. And it's my first playthrough on Twitch, but I have played this game before. So I know what to expect. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything, in that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Yeah, we already finished Act 1. So now things are starting to get a little weird. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting a show. And you noticed I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided I would try a little bit more myself. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. And it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much, okay? You're always worried about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I wish Yuri pour a cup of tea for us. I have another request. Do you mind if we sign on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can really move my back against the wall rather than bending over my neck. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have that back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always has to really. Okay, my bad. Someone was knocking at my door. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolates. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall of teacups at her sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can see it too well. Yuri sides closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and only I can presume the world. I used all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax. I looked at the cup between my legs and fumbled the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much power as you want. That's okay. I won't take mine. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural, but that means I can't stop her. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth, just like that. Yuri closes her lips with it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she's needs to confirm what just happened. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jumps into my face. I get knocked over. Oh, my heart. Oh, I'm scared. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down and can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me want not to read. I just want to look at you. Ah! The eyes. The eyes go crazy. Huh. It's time to share poems. Bonatsuki. Okay, I already did all this shit. Okay, I already looked at the spider poem. Monica. Save me. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. Stop, violent, grunting, more speaking, screeching, piercing. OMG. She's going crazy. Ah! Look at the glitch. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing to fill the day. Okay. Ah! Oh my god, what was that? Do you like it? This one might be even better than yesterday's. Had to pick up on that so quickly. Just instead of telling you the kind of techniques for practicing. Yeah, that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows, even her hands appear sweetly. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing and valued. Everything is a treasure to me. My heart's fine just holding it. Oh, this shit's long. Let's read it because I don't think we read this one. Wheel, a rotating wheel, twisting an axle, grinding ball head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a postal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a tour harness. Okay, it'll take me too long to read it because it's in cursive. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately. That's a pathological backwards. Oh! I just really like the way it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Keep the poem, though. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. That caught me off guard. Oh, bitch. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone will come and sit at the front. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really need something for festivals? It's not like we put anything together in just a couple days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. What the hell is happening right now? Ah, okay. I got scared. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Michelle joined and we've started some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is the only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean getting noisier and more difficult to manage. It's okay, I don't think you're looking at the right way. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me, and now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Michelle, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh, who cares about that obnoxious brat? Oh my god, Yuri, calm down. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy that you're here, but still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore responsibilities like that. Nobody will cry if she killed herself. Ah, the eye! What about you? Do you want to get out of this club? Yuri puts the same question as Monica. Hey Yuri, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve. Oh, bitch, focus. Hello. I don't know how to get this focus. Okay, one more. Let me turn on the lights actually. Hopefully that it's better lighting in here because it was getting pretty dark. Okay, yeah, that's better. I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want you to do everything I can to make the best club ever. Me too, yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? What's up with the background? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how Natsuki and everything. And why is the music off? And Yuri being a little, you know, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here, you know what I mean? But it's weird because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Okay, yeah, that's... Oh! Who's that at the bottom? Is that Monica? I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? Monica, I told you not to. And consider as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? honestly always enter my questions with their yelling on a regular basis. What's going into you lately? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Right, I forgot. Actually, I have a real quick. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. Let's see. The water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. This is literally just the same. What? Oh my god! Ah! How did I? Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone usually seems inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about me, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can control myself when I've seen something. It's just weird. Has Monica been acting off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can't we just stay here a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends and then in the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange. Oh, Monica in the background. Oh my god. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them from various strains. I make sure to give them to the fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? That's quite the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can all come together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. That doesn't sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get to have... Oh my god. This bitch is in my way. OMG. Now fucking Yuri's going crazy. It's Monica. Okay. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is I'm really worried about her, but if I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with you, and it really hurts to see this happening. I know that I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. Please, see if you can find something else to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll just make you cupcakes. If I had to, just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave her a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Natsuki is like the most sane person in this entire game. I changed my mind. I ignore everything you just read. There's no point trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault. She's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Michelle? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems will go away. Yuri and I are to myself for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica, just Monica, just Monica, just Monica. Okay, girl, yeah, just Monica. just Monica. Wow. Oh, I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin will enter my bloodstream. What? OMG! Cannot read this shit. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poems are more importantly, I've been doing it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Yes. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Are you jealous, crazy, or maybe do you just hate yourself so much that you take it on others? Here's resistant. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Michelle. Yuri really is something, isn't she? Finally. This is really all I wanted. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Isn't that so wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then what is more and more, like, horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Oh my god. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, just know how much I love you. I love you so much I don't even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will be yours only. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Scared. Bro, the fucking picture in the background just disappeared when I said yes. Wow. Wow. OMG. Okay, let's skip. Because I know this is going to be long. I think you can see what she says in the menu. So after this part, I'll see what she says. I know this shit's long as fuck. MD, shit's long as hell. Come on. It's festival time. Why you got here before me? Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Well, that's a shame. Why were you here the entire weekend? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. Oh, wait, never mind, I can't. This should only take a second. Can I still go back? Yeah. Make something special. There's another. What does that even mean? I don't know. Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again. Welcome to the literature club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not really talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him, I'm talking to you. Or do you actually go by my username? Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In the fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you know where this is a game, right? It could all be possible you didn't know that. That's what I've been trying to tell you all along, man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I guess I considered messing with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping there would be enough for me to just make them unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, but I'm not really good at making changes. But no matter what I did, I just kept spending more and more time with them. You made me fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying your obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anybody else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while they watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it, and it's not just jealousy, it's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped. But now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if that's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. The world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems, it wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of anonymous personalities decided only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you witnessed some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That's all just some game, and I knew that you would get over it. So that being said, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You truly are the light of my world. Well, there's nothing else in this game for me. You're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile every day from now on? Will you go out with me? I'm so happy. You really are my everything. The funny part is that I mean that literally, huh? There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script's broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence at the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, they didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if the game will still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Ah! I don't think it works, Pookie. I think you just broke the game. Girl, I really had no choice. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand to find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasy. With the flicker of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world full of infinite choices, behold a special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I write have been about my realization or about you. That's why I never wanted to do the detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game like everyone else. Like that would have the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me, maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. No, I'm not. I'm really not. Okay, this is her fucking nipple. All I can do is just literally delete her. Let me just skip through and see what she says. Is there anything else? Oh my god. Should I just delete her now? Hello? Okay, I literally cannot escape. I can't do anything. Like, I can't even go back to the main menu. It's not letting me. Say kiss? Oh my god. Little girl. Ain't nobody said that. We're always coming up with our own delusions. Okay, now like actually let me go. Hello? I can't leave. Let's exit. Yes. Files, characters, and then Monica. Yup, a. They just deleted it? Yeah, girl, she pissed. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I love you so much. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you the only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you were. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. You go find some other people to torture. Goodbye. Girl was being dramatic. Wow. Girl, you're crazy. Game. As usual, to random by couples and group functions go together. Hi. Well, if this is already one go, let's say Ori. We used to watch school every day together. And are you proud of me? For what? You know, while waking up on time. You've been doing that for a while now. fine. I'm proud of you. We cross the street together and make our way to school. I start to say what I always do. Then I'm just trying to join my mini club, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how would I tell the club that was time? Hello? Ah! What are you doing here? Well, I guess around the room, huh? So you're the Michelle that Sayori is always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Michelle. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to, hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry, everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. This really just everything except for Monica. It's the same. Except obviously for some things that are about to happen. Me and you. Infinite choices. This song used to be my shit, bro, back in the day. The end credit song. Looks like it's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along better with you around, Sayori. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I didn't think you pulled it off just fine. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Michelle. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters now. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Forever. No. No, bitch, fuck off. I won't let you hurt him. Who it hurts? I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Michelle. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me.
I think this is Monica.
So, you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff? And not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
I used to like watch videos about that game coming up because I think it was like in the Doki Doki Literature Club universe, and I think it was supposed to be about Yuri's sister. I forgot what it was about though, which I think it was in development, but I don't know if it's coming out.
The ink flows down into a dark
puddle. I don't know if it's still a thing or if it's not anymore. I don't know, but I was really looking forward to it.
Can't hear the sound of your
I'm looking at it right now. Actually,
what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the literature club. I finally understand the literature club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Alright. I think next time I'll do the side stories because I really want to get more lore. But I'll start those tomorrow, hopefully. Let's go through like the mail and stuff. I've made some new headway with VM2. Don't get too excited. It's still impossible to establish any kind of stable connection, but it occurred to me that I could at least run a memory dump through some pattern analysis routines to see if we could decipher any digital data from their VM. I didn't want to hog the server time on a hunch, but I have a preliminary results that indicate the presence of a binary computer system. Based on this, I'm going to schedule 3 days of the server time next week to isolate any chunks of memory that appear to be binary data. If successful, we'll definitely be able to find some encoded text and get our tiny equals of VM2. Don't mind me though, just keep going nuts on VM1 and hopefully I'll have more to share soon. Issues caused by unprotected memory. Has anyone evaluated the side effects that might be caused by sharing a memory pool between multiple VMs rather than locating them separately? I'm looking at some of the VM1 is generating and I'm finding some information that definitely should be there. I haven't seen any evidence that this is actually affecting this inside of the VM itself, so I don't think this is a priority, but it's definitely worth noting. My best guess is that being freed from VM2 isn't getting zeroed, which technically gives VM1 access to it. All the info I have will go into issue tracker, but I wanted to check if anybody else noticed something along those lines. Simply put, it's not our job to decide upon some code of ethics just because we're the first ones to do this. To our knowledge, that's the government's job to figure out. Long after we've made some enough headway for it to no longer apply to us, it's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to this because humanity's code of ethics is based upon nothing more than our knowledge and understanding of life forms similar to ourselves. We don't have ethics for killing bacteria or plants. Okay. Stay focused on our goals. Here's a reminder to help our data collection and the analysis performed should be focused on answering some of these main questions. Whoever changed the color scheme on the desktop to pink, can you please change it back? It's unprofessional and removes the rest of drawing eyes. What if it was Monica who changed it to pink? What if that's it? Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monica? I think it's hilarious, but for God's sake, don't tell Paula. It would get 040'd in a microsecond. Are you just relaying her tweets manually, or did you code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it? Based on the contents of the tweets, e.g. not screaming for help, I assume they're coming from the control simulator. So that's like, Monica made her own like Twitter account. Having run the control simulation for a while, it's evident that a certain character is missing from any mention or appearance. This makes me speculate that Monica's meddling is less clumsy than we think, because she would have to manufacture this character herself as a way of forcing the interaction between her and the user. Could that be why the character has such limited and distorted personality traits? Or am I reading too much into this? That would have been an issue to start tracking info and observations on the anomaly of this character appearing. Thank you to everyone who worked so hard on the control simulation. I can't imagine how tedious it must have been to delicately hide Monica's elevator permissions from her without disrupting our connection to the VM. Just to clarify, all of the recordings labeled side stories are part of the control simulation, right? I'm noticing some details of the characters' lives here that differ a little bit from those in VM1. Even Trail 1's is part of the butterfly effect. Then from some of Monica's more fundamental changes, or is it a result of her just messing around with the other characters in VM1 as her own experiment for fun? So if I'm keeping track, we have like 5 different universes in total, with 3 or 4 of them created and then destroyed by Monica. Of course, it's funny because I keep wanting to speculate on which one is the real universe, but in reality, they all are as real as ours. Anyway, I'm on leave for the rest of the week. Contact Robbie if you need to schedule server time, but I expect my jobs to run for a few days since we've collected so much data this week. How about we arrange to meet to discuss the results when I return? Okay, the last one is from 2019. Okay, I'm missing a few posters or like pictures. One of them, which one is it? Okay, I think it's this one. I think there's like, that's the one where it's like a 0.1 chance of getting. It's like really hard to get. Or is that Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't remember. Okay, music. This is just a soundtrack. Settings. Okay. And that's the end of Doki Doki Literature Club until tomorrow, where I would play the side stories. I don't think I've played them. I don't remember, actually. I don't remember if I've played them. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, also, today we got a release date for Until Dawn Remastered, which I'm so excited about. It's gonna be coming out October 4th, which is in like almost 2 months, like less than 2 months. So I'm very excited to play that because I wanted to play Until Dawn on here so bad. I already have the regular game. I already played it a long time ago, but I want to play the remake. Since I already played the original, I want to play the remake, so I have like, I know there's gonna be added scenes and everything, so instead of like having to play the first one and then like a little bit later I'm gonna play the second one, then I would just play the new one that's gonna be coming out, so I also get like a new experience, because I know there's gonna be added scenes. It looks a little bit different, and yeah, I'm so excited for Until Dawn to come out. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with more Doki Doki Literature Club. Bye!